There is a huge myth in anthropology that is now officially debunked, and it's called man the hunter, and it means many things. It means that we were born violent. There's some argument for that. That we always hunted. We were always the hunters. No, we were mostly the hunted throughout our lives. We only began large-scale hunting 60 to 80,000 years ago. The other part of the myth, man the hunter, is that we are carnivores by nature. We are designed to eat meat. We can only flourish by eating meat. There are many studies saying our brain only began to grow, our language, our culture only developed once we began to eat meat. This is nonsense. There are a lot of studies against that too. What is clear is that we began as omnivores. And that we ate whatever we could, but already by 5,000 years ago in the Jain culture and with Pythagoras and the early ancient Greek cultures, there were arguments that we should be vegans for ethical reasons, and we now have all the scientific evidence that veganism is the best diet for the human frame, period, and is therefore no wonder that heart disease is the biggest killer in the world, and that every time they do an autopsy and they open up someone's chest, they pull out this fat sausage-like material out of their heart, and that is not beans and broccoli, that is animal fat. Animal fat is carcinogenic. It gives us strokes. It gives us heart disease. It contributes to all major health problems, and so clearly veganism is the best diet. We can get all of the nutritions that we need. Every major medical study proves that. Now, that means that we do not have to fear being vegans, and that means that we are not in a dilemma or a paradox here. We can do something good for ourselves as we do something good for the world and something good for the animals. In fact, I can't think of any one thing that you can do that is good for yourself and good for everything else around you. So we now have to try to spread veganism throughout the world. The challenge is that traditional plant-based societies like China, India, Indonesia are moving toward a meat-based diet. We have got to get into these countries and educate these people into where they're going and show them to not repeat the mistakes we have made. But the UN, the United Nations, and other credible scientific groups are saying that given 7 billion people who are now increasingly turning toward a carnivorous diet, this is unsustainable, and this planet is so fragile now. If carnivorism continues to spread throughout the planet, all systems will crash. And we know that the greatest contributor to climate change is agribusiness, or the agriculture industry. And so we must try to globalize veganism. Veganism is a key ingredient in saving this planet. It is not the only thing. We need social movements, political change, all of that. Veganism can't change that. But we have to show people that it's the best diet for us nutritionally. It's the only diet that can be sustainable for the planet. And it's the only diet that is nonviolent and will help us stop this bloodbath that this earth is currently drowning in, the blood of the innocent, the blood of the animals.